There you go, Deadpool. Starting to feel like home again. Ah, crap, who's calling? I'm in the middle of making a thing. It is real! It has begun. As you folks may have heard, Pokemon Go has now been released about a few weeks ago. And so, what does that mean, folks? Well, I'll tell you what it means.
Well, first off, folks, Pokemon is now real life. And besides it being Nintendo's next big effort to get people to go outside and be more active, it's also been a very fun social experiment so far. But with any experiment, there's always bound to be unforeseen problems. Since Pokemon Go is a game that requires physical movement, artificial movement meaning by car, and actual movement meaning getting off your butt and actually walking outside, there are certain risks and challenges that each trainer faces as they train their Pokemon.
So to help out my fellow trainers, I've compiled a list.
If you're like me and don't go outside very often, or in fact didn't have a reason to go outside until now, before you go planning your big Pokemon adventure, take a second to realize, this is a new experience. You need to gauge your physical abilities so you don't maroon yourself out of sheer exhaustion. Also, eating a banana in the morning or a little bit before you leave can reduce muscle cramps. And wear sensible shoes to prevent blisters. Trust me, I've learned the hard way. So the point being, cater your adventure to your physical abilities. Pokemon are not worth your life. Running or stopping through a busy intersection is not okay. Always put your phone to your side, look both ways for oncoming traffic, and cross without looking at your phone. You can't enjoy those rare Pokemon if you're dead, folks. Careful meeting new people. Even though Pokemon Go is all about the socialize, remember that even though you and your new trainer friend share a common bond, it's not wrong to be cautious. This is still a stranger, you don't know this person. So getting into a car with them or putting yourself into a questionable position because they ask you to is not required of you. By all means, exchange numbers and social media and get to know them. That's the safest way to find a trustworthy companion. Try to go on adventures with at least one other partner and pay attention to your surroundings. Recent rumors have come in that armed robbers have been scouting and robbing Pokemon Go players. And what better target to rob than an individual that's constantly looking at their phone and stopping ever so often to catch a Pokemon? You have to be vigilant, even when you're in trainer mode, and having a Poke partner is a great way to be safe. Be respectful. There are gyms and Pokestops in some very odd places. This here is a picture of a cemetery near where I live, and it is a gold mine for Pokestops, and it is crowned with a gym in the middle of it that people flock to at night. But it is still a cemetery. If you're in a place of business, respect, or mourning, please realize that you're the one that's out of place here. And if you're confronted and asked to leave, please do so with respect and humility, just to give them a good impression of all of us trainers as a whole.
Sunscreen. Sun burns, yo. At least SPF 50. What?
If you find yourself experiencing aching body parts, and it's starting to hinder your Pokemon adventure, stretching before and after an adventure is a great way to reduce the possibility of injury. Stretching before and after each adventure is a great way to reduce the possibility of injury. It also increases your resilience and helps your body recover faster. That way you can walk longer and further each day. Team rivalry is very nice, but don't be a dick. Hilarious jabbing memes and obvious sarcastic remarks are great. It helps build a team aesthetic, but remember, just like basketball, it's a game. Be rivals, but be civil. To be great, you must hydrate. On your adventures, your body needs fuel, especially water. And with it being summer, it's very hot in a lot of places. And if you sweat easily like me, you're heavily in danger of suffering from dehydration and heat exhaustion. In fact, if you're suffering from excessive thirst, weakness, headache, dizziness, loss of consciousness, nausea, vomiting, and muscle cramps, you need to drink some water as soon as possible. This is also another reason to follow tip number 7, just in case you're too weak to get to a cool area alone. Arrive alive. Don't catch Pokemon and drive. Just like with texting and driving, playing Pokemon while you drive is already causing problems. From minor fender benders to a rumored car pileup already. You may be telling yourself, as long as I pay attention, I won't crash, but your eyesight's proper focus is only about the size of the tip of your thumb. So as soon as you take your direct line of vision away, you're not focused on several cars careening past you on the road. I know it's tempting, and I'll tell you a secret.
I admit it, I've caught and drove at the same time, but I'm ashamed of it. Ashamed!
So hey, for your safety and the safety of other trainers around you, please pay attention and be careful.
With that being said, folks, please play this game safely. My nieces play this game, and when they started, I went over the exact same rules with them. I make sure they carry water, sunscreen, be wary of people, be friendly to others, and be respectful. And that way you can enjoy the game and have fun and be safe all at the same time. And that's very important when you're going out into the world. So guys, with that being said, I'll see you guys on the other side. Bye! Hey guys, J-Foo again. I bet you thought the video was over. Well, my hat's coming off on this one. I've been gone for a very long time, I've noticed. And I just want to let you guys know that I have not forgotten about the channel. I still want to continue doing content. I've just been going through a lot of personal problems, and this has probably been the first time I've been able to get something together for you guys in a long time, and probably the first time in a little while I've actually been motivated strongly to do something. So please stay tuned. I have many more things planned. I have a couple scripts already written up, and I hope to film them soon as well, but I still have other things I'm dealing with personally until then. So thank you guys for subscribing and staying with me for as long as you have, if you are subscribed. If you're not subscribed, please consider subscribing. I try to do a video at least once a month, but that schedule's been uprooted due to some personal issues, but it will get back on track, I promise. So if you hit that subscribe button and hit a like, you'll be notified when I do come up with a video. And as always, I'll see you guys on the other side. Bye. This was fun. Well, I'll tell you what it means. Little Mac? You okay, buddy? McDonald's? I'll get you McDonald's.